Anthony Zarrillo here. I want to give you a rundown on how to get some measurements. Alright, so we're going to start by getting flexible fabric tape. Right now, this has all the measurements on it. So I'm going to want all the measurements in inches, so this way it's easier for me and for you. We're going to start out easy with your height, weight, body type, shoe size, and your normal clothing size. So if you wear a shirt that's large, let me know large shirt. And if your pants are 33-30, let me know 33-30. And then boot size. All right. Now for circumferences, you're gonna need wrist, bicep, calf, and you're gonna wanna when you get the measurement for things like the calf, you want to go on the widest part. Okay, don't go way down on the ankle. I want to see on the thick of the calf gap. So it should be whatever the biggest measurement is, that's the measurement. Same thing with the biceps. And then the chest as well. So I'm doing the chest. Get that measurement. As you can see, when I put the tape around me, I sort of kind of leaned up a little bit. No, you don't want to do that. You want to get the measurement on the widest spot, and then you want to relax. Drop the shoulders, relax. If you go like that, you're gonna get an improper reading of this. So just relax. You want to get the widest reading. This way, it's not too tight. Boom. Then you get the measurement. 43 inches. You're gonna do that for the waist, belly button. Same thing. Relax. You don't want to measure it like this, and then I end up making it too tight. No, you want to give me that accurate measurement. Relax. Go to the waist, then go down where the belt would go, where your pants line is. Get that measurement as well. Then you do the hip. Same thing. Go down to the widest it can be. So if you need to take a couple measurements to see if it's where it's going to be the widest, just do that. Give me the average of it. And then the thigh circumference, and then the calf we already talked about. And the neck as well. Then for the hat, if you're going to get yourself a nice leather tricorn hat, you're going to need your head circumference. So go just over the ears and on brow. Don't go too low or too high. You want to be right on the brow, the thickest part. Get that measurement, and then whatever that's going to be, you get the wig as well. The dreadlocks are nice and thick, so I'm going to add whatever it needs to be. This way it fits. It's not going to fit your head obviously as is, but it'll fit once you put the wig on. So I have now, the next section of the measurements that I'll send you is a length from point to point. So we're going to start with the shoulder width. So your shoulder width here to here. So it's going to be easiest if you either get someone else to measure for you. If you do it by yourself, you're probably going to get an improper reading. But if you don't have someone to help you, what I would do is lean up against a wall, like in the corner, right up against the corner, flush against the corner, again, relaxed. And then on this side, just get a pencil or something and just mark the wall. And then measure from that wall to your mark, and that'll be your shoulder width. Then we'll also use the same sort of technique, but from your underarm here, from the back, like your halfway point, mid part of your body, looking from the side profile, then around to the exact opposite side. So it'll look like this. And again, relax. Get that measurement. You have two people to help you, or you have two people, you and someone else. That'll make it easier. Top of the shoulder to the knee, that's going to be your measurement for the frock coat, where it's going to fall. So we're going to take the low side, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 side, And then you're gonna let that side drop, break down to just above, right at the midpoint of the knee. And make sure you're standing up straight when you get that measurement. Again, it's always good to have someone help you because they can tell if it's out there, it's at the spot where the knee is. Sometimes you'll bend and move. It won't be exactly right. And also, when you take that measurement, you'll see from the side here, don't measure to the side of the chest, measure on the thickest part of the chest. This way the fabric is the right length. If I take this measurement here like this with the chest out, or if I take it from here, it's gonna be different. So I get the widest spot. There you go. You know I'm starting right here? That's why it's good to wear a shirt like this. This way you can start right where the neck meets. Traps. Okay? The same starting point, and this is going to be for the vest where it ends, where it drops. It's not going to be like a normal vest that you would wear at like a tuxedo type function, where it's just like it's the length of a shirt. Now the Jack Sparrow's, where his falls is you extend your arm all the way loose and then open your hand right at the bottom where your fingers can touch, pretty much the lowest point, and then maybe like a half inch below that. That's about where the blue flap should end. So again, using the same technique across the chest, or draping down below the chest. Let's get that measurement there. And if you're looking into a mirror, you can see if you're getting the right measurement. I'll have that measurement there, inches. And then, again, using the same technique, let's do this right down to, let's say if you're wearing a regular shirt like I'm wearing right now, get that measurement there. That's going to help so I can get a proper length for the back of the vest, where that's going to end. Okay? And then while you're there, get same starting point, and then to where your waist, where your pants belt line is. Get that measurement as well. Okay? And for the pants, if you're gonna get the pants, same way, let the low end go down. Go all the way down to cover up your entire calf muscle. Don't go any lower than that. Remember, this Jack Sparrow's pants they're like capris almost, I guess you say. And then right to the belt line. I have that measurement there. I have this one as the underarm to the middle finger punch knuckle. So what you'll do is you'll grab the low end again, just kind of tuck it there. Hold your arm horizontal to the ground, and then right where your arm meets your lat, that's where you can get that measurement from. Okay? And then just use the same spot where you just ended. Look at where your wrist crease is here. See it where your wrist meets your hand. See what the number is. Alright, see that's about 3.5. So minus that 3.5 from this number here, and that'll give me your point to point measurement from underarm to wrist crease. And then go from there, same starting spot, to the mid chest. Alright, now I'm trying to get as many specific measurements as possible. This way I can ensure that it fits you properly. Because then I'll be able to tell if I have those 3 measurements. I'll be able to tell if your measurements are off a little bit, like maybe you didn't measure it right or something, you didn't understand it right. If I have all 3, I can sort of range out if you got 1 right or 2 right, and I'll be able to map it out in my head. All right, and that is how you get your measurements for your Jack Sparrow costume, frock coat, linen shirt, the whole costume. Once I have those measurements, I can get started and give you a nice custom fit. It's going to be unique to anything you ever worn before. It's going to fit you exactly. Like, for example, you can see from here that this is not fitting. This is for a pirate that's 6'3". But as you can see, it's not like if you go to buy an extra large shirt at the store, it's going to be extra large, but it's also going to be extra wide. You can see this one is, the width would fit me, but the length can't. It's because I customized it to this Jack Sparrow. Alright, remember, AnthonyZarrillo.com for your best Jack Sparrow items.